Wrong tab, guys. Wait, sorry. I was watching some stuff. Here. Hi, guys. Nyan. It's me, Amqryllis. My name is kind of long. Hi, Roasted Dad. Hi, Red Cabbage. Hi, Xavier. Wait, is that Xavier or did you change your name? My tabby caught from Slime Rancher. Did you change your name? I recognize your profile picture, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I love Otsukare too. I try to support them as much as possible. Like even if I can't access my credit card through YouTube for some reason, or it calls my parents for some reason. I don't want to do that. And I think my credit card is a link to my parents. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yes, it's me, Xavier. Yeah, I knew it. Wait, guys. Don't look. You guys don't know how much of a weeb I am. Wait. No matter where I go. No matter where I go. Bro, wait. What was I gonna do again? So today we're gonna be reacting to The Boiled Man. I think that's what it's called. I don't know where to find it or which channel it's on. So we're gonna do some browsing like right now. Here, The Boiled Man. Yeah, I tried to search for it. Oh, that's me! That's me! That's me. I wasn't too sure which one I was supposed to watch. Oh, this is disturbing. Burning. The Boiled Man. Like, where do I find it? Oh. Okay. I think it's this. Here? Is it this? Oh my god, stop! Ew, what the hell? Okay. Concept Toe 1. Why is it called Toe? Why is it called like Toe? Here, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to watch this from like this. And in total, okay, so I'll watch from the first one because it just makes sense to do so. When I first saw this, I thought it was like Mandela Catalog, but I'm not really sure. Like, it looks very different. The boiled one is right there. Was it this one? Holy shit, I hate these. This one, right? Aw, plushie. It's this one, right? Okay, I'll watch from the first. Wait, stop. That's disturbing. Oh. Wait, that was a year ago? So I watched from here, right? The first one, the oldest. I'll watch from the oldest to the newest. Like I keep on re-clicking. What is happening? Is he trying to like talk to us or? Oh. Oh, he's gonna break it. He's gonna break the wall. Sorry, I accidentally paused it. Oh my god. Okay, so... Damn. It cuts before it breaks. And... Hello.
Hello.
Oh! Me too. Hello.
What do you want?
That's cute.
What do you want?
That's cute. It's like talking to like a baby. Like
Please go away. Please go away.
Yeah, he's asking politely.
Go.
Oh. Oh my god. Ah! Ew! Stop. What the? Why is he like, what is he rubbing? Is he like scraping stuff? Oh, are we dead? Oh no, we're hiding from him. Stop. Oh, that's like the door. Stop. Stop. Okay. Is there like a jump scare? Yes! Ah! I can't watch this. Okay. Okay, that's already kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too sure. Oh, the boiled one is its own story? It kills the voice? What voice? My... Is it because I'm screaming? Hockey video while we're watching me live? Oh my god. Wait. Is this the next one? So this is different. This is different from this. Okay. And we can watch a theory on it. Later we can watch a theory on it. So previously, like in the other video, volume was at 0. Time to rise and shine. You know, I think that might be a metaphor. Like rise, like raise the volume. Shine. Okay, this isn't bad. The black entity killed the person speaking to it, supposedly. I mean, yeah, that's what it seemed like. The children are those potatoes? Aw, that's cute. That's cute. That's very cute. That's very cute. Okay, who drew this though? Gulp. Good children do not play with their food until it's all gone. Good children make friends. Oh. Governmental personnel viewing only. Are you sure supposed to watch it? Oh. Yo man, what's up? It's been like forever. Okay. You were dead or something? You've been online. Yes, best friends. Best friends. Yeah. Go. I know it's none of my business, but it feels like you've been acting really distant lately. Going through something? If so, I'm here. You can talk to me, man. Okay. Like I said, it's none of my beeswax and you don't have to say nothing. But do you need something? Face call, please. Video call? It's almost 1 a.m. Whack time zones, remember? Please now. But I don't think he's texting like the same person. Okay. So right now he's trying to like get to him through the screen, right? Currently? Yeah, from game theory. He's trying to get him through the screen. Okay, yes, talk face. But tomorrow, okay. Let me friend. Are you alright? Damn. Please, 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 please. That's Heike me. It's Heike me. Damn. I block him. Yes. Starving help, please. He's gonna eat him? Wait, what? I swear if this is a weird hacking plank. Hated those. They were never fun. Wait, he's gonna get like munched on. Like he's gonna. Oh my god, don't accept it. None of it makes any sense. Everything inside was gone? What do you mean? Okay, we're gonna watch that later. But we need to get to this. Boiled water phenomenon. Oh, damn. Yeah. Mild... Earplug? A Christian Bible? A standard Christian... So we need this for like a test? Hey Mustang! What's up? We're reacting to the boiled one. It's like a horror series that I've never really like looked into. If you have any other like analog horror stuff, I'm totally down to check it out. You love this one? We actually just started it. The video itself. And then tongue in tongues, tangible to naked ear. Insert your ear plug and write. No, what? Write the following on the page. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screams of the thousands. I can hear the feast. I am moving, breathing, human being. No evil. These words are written. Recite whatever. In the event that you require to be carried out. Wait. In the event you are required to carry, contact the others immediately. Many appear to lead to a normal life after. Palm? Is it Psalm or Palm? 91:10. No harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent. Psalm. Genesis Home Entertainment and Vita Carnis are two good analog horror series. Bro, I freaking love analog horror. Like, they're the scariest. Like FNAF was peak back then for me, but like, this is the peak. Like, it horrified me if I saw it when I was a kid. Hello, Onion. Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while, Onion. We're watching the boiled one. Wait, what happened? Children towards children. The start of the short narrator would talk about the wonders of nature, the dangers of it, how it unfortunately it would take it air. The host, that guy passed away. Something odd happened. On August 13, 2003, the 13th episode of the series began to rerun seemingly out of nowhere. The following audio recording depicts the beginning. Okay, let's
Good morning, bushwhackers. Today we're venturing into the heart of the forest.
Is that the guy? Is that the
find
host?
A plant that's as beautiful.
There, wait, I'll shut up.
deceptive.
I'll shut up. But
Poison oak. We all know about it, and here in Pennsylvania,
the poison oak.
it's not as common, but still something to look out for.
Okay, by the way, guys, every time I lag, every time I pause, it's because my internet is really slow and the video itself pauses on my end. So I have to pause. Ow, I just pulled out something out of my... Anyways, it's just lagging and I have to catch up to it.
And here on we aim to uncover all the wonderful secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we?
Gulp. Oh, so that's the TV show guy.
Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin, also referred to as the Tree of Heaven. Imagine
Tree
that?
of Heaven.
In China and Taiwan, one of these invasive species made its way to America in the 1700s.
Oh, it's
It took its
okay.
ground here boldly. As many of us know, it's infamous.
Oh, it just ended. During one of the interlude segments, an anomalous broadcast would hijack the program. This broadcast depicted the video of red melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting way. Disconcerting? This face and its property will be what? Whoops. The Fen 228 spoke clips footage live. Most remembered Fen 228 speaking English. Multiple non-English speaking viewers remembered understanding every word that was spoken. Okay. Following clips are restored recordings. Has been shortened and audio has been muffled, reversed, and dampened. These altercations are absolutely necessary. Oh! Oh! What is he saying? Do you guys know what he's saying? Oh, his face is like clipping through like the video. Oh my god, oh my god. Why is he in the bedroom? Is he okay? Wait, my screen. My screen! Oh my god! My screen is paused on his... Wait, never mind. Yo, that's scary because like coincidentally when he appeared my screen like lagged for the longest. I can't. Hello cats buddy. Bro, it's so rough. I have a question. Do your mom list some crime stories when she makes food? Not really. Not that I know of. Is there captions? I think these are... What the hell? I think he says something like, the very thought of me in your head means I exist. Wait, he's kind of right though. He has a point. He has a point. Yeah. I know those like translated things at the bottom where it like has hidden messages. The comments should have the reverse words. Damn. Many viewers report not being able to keep the image of a face out of their heads. Request anonymous claimed that the face was living in his brain and feeding on his spine. What the hell? Trumpets playing in their ears as they fell asleep? That's kind of creepy. They got in your head, bro. Is it like a mental thing? Like, what's the theory? Like, can it exist IRL? Do you think this exists IRL? Is this real? Is this, like, does this happen? The anomaly, okay. The outrage ultimately spread to various parts of New York, New Jersey, creating the famous Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. Almost 50 million people were without power, some not getting it back until days. No, it's a creepypasta? Oh. During the confusion... The outage itself was real? So, okay, no, I'm just confused because everything seems like really realistic. And like, all of these events seem like real. But the only thing that's not real is the the boiled man in the head. Is the boiled man itself like real? Like, do people actually like think that like is there sightings of it? Is there like, oh, I've seen the boiled man IRL or something, IRL or something. Here, the cause of the blog. No. But the damage has been done. Aftermath. "20 days after it was blocked from air, historically massive influx of..." Oh, I can't read this word. Pseudocoma occurred throughout the state, leaving 509 people affected and many families in shock. Very condition were paid. They have to like define it, bro. Yo, boiled man caught on camera at 3 a.m. He found us. Well, we should do that. Are you guys willing to stay up until 3 a.m.? We're just gonna do 3 a.m. challenges. One thing in common with all of these cases is that patients have been at home watching TV at night. Oh, I saw him. Unable to speak, they were able to communicate through Morse code by blinking. More than 60 victims were interviewed. I'm willing to stay up at 3 a.m. You sure? Okay. Let's do something creepy. Many of these interviews held unavailing results that often led to more questioning, and many others held results that required archival or termination. However, fairly late in the investigation, the branch was notified of a particular odd case revolving around one Job Zamperini, an elderly of Amqryllis following the outbreak. Job Zamperini was a war vet and a fluent in Morse code, putting him on the mark as a potential interviewee. Holy shit. Yo, Yo, I'm looking outside the window, but someone flashed a light in front of my window. Like, this keeps on happening. Like, remember, like, last time someone was knocking at my window. Now someone's flashing a light. Like, I'm not sure. It's always when I'm like at my computer though. Bro, do you not have blinds? I do. It's peeping through the blinds. It's peeping through the blinds. Oh, yeah. I was hikey scared staring at the woods while we drove to protect my family, bro. Honestly, the woods is kind of scary. Did I tell you guys that I saw like a dead body in a wood, in the woods, when I was like, I think this was during winter, but I saw a dead body in the woods. I was like walking with a friend, and apparently he was dead for like since last year, because when I saw his face, it looked like a stone, like it was gray, and I was interviewed by the cops. Oh my god, stop. This kid is looking at me. I don't like this. Wait. Okay. This is nice. Okay. Yeah. That happened. I was interviewed by the cops, and they offered like counseling and therapy, but it didn't really look like human, so it was fine. Like, he was mostly decayed, bro. Yeah. Bro. It was kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't went in the forest ever since. I'm not, like, why would I? Like, a dead guy was laying in there. In the snow, by the way. Like, I don't know what happened to the guy. I don't know what made him end up in there. I'm not sure who it was. There was no missing person posted at that time. He was just dead in the forest, and I called the cops after that. Yeah. Why was I in the forest? I was just like talking with a friend, and then we're like, okay, this forest has like a history of like just being a hangout place for like friends. There was like people would build stuff, like kids would build stuff out of like broken branches, you know? And we were just walking. Since it's winter, there aren't too much bugs. So we just went in there and check out like the architecture that the grade 5s built. And this is a while ago. This was in 2 years ago maybe. Oh no, this is last year. Yeah, I was kind of traumatized. I'd be traumatized. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Bro, what is Craig of the Creek Head? What is that? What is that? Craig of... Oh, I had like this guy? How do you guys know this? Why is this guy like cute? Like, look at this. I thought this person was cute. About kids in the creek? Oh. Damn. Did they find a dead body in there? You know what's creepy though? A year ago, I suggested with my friends on Halloween that we should go to the same forest. Like a year ago before that incident where I found the dead body. I was like, we should go to the forest and like do a, horror like experience, since it's Halloween. And then they're like, no, like, I don't think it's a good idea. And I was quite persistent on it, but in the end, we ended up not going. And according to the police, that was when the guy was found. Like, not found. That was when the guy allegedly died. So if we went in the woods that day, I don't know what would have happened to us. Maybe we were able to save the guy, or maybe we were able to, or maybe we would have gotten attacked by the guy. I'm not sure, because I don't know if it was a murder or like some kind of like self-destruction attempt. I'm not, the police was very vague about it. Yeah. Gulp. Yeah, and then a year later, around a year later, we found the dead body. So I'm not sure, but it wasn't fresh. It was like, if I touched it, it would have crumbled. Not cinema. Yeah, it wasn't really cinema. You're like, okay, let's just continue. I just had to get that out. It was kind of creepy. Like, I forgot. To be non-hazardous, safe to view. Most comfortable viewing experience. Wear blue light glasses from a distance. This is not bad. Wait, why is he hikey tall? Claimed something horrible and unholy was with him, and it would hurt him, possibly others, if he described it and what it was telling him. The following is a recovered, previously archived recording in which Officer T. Gomez of interviewed. Oh my god.
Hello, Mr. I'm Officer Gomez. Hope you're doing well today.
Waiki Loki kinda. Nah.
Questions regarding your condition.
The voices get out of my head, boiled man. Oh yeah, he
unholiness within your home that your family
grabs your mind.
Okay, first and foremost, did you notice any onset symptoms before you lost complete mobility of your body?
Gulp.
Face, huh?
There's a face.
When did you begin seeing this face? Interesting.
I saw
Many
it
of
on
the
the
people
TV and
who
never
have
left me.
seen the broadcast that you saw on August the 13th described having vivid and upsetting hallucinations.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something your brain has created?
Gulp.
Can you please describe this face
in the
to me?
window?
I still don't see it. Have you been having any hallucination aside from the face?
So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
hear many screams of many voices. I hear
Are these
screams of many
screams
voices.
constant?
Constant screams. Trumpets?
Thank you. You shedding light on this is helping more than you know.
Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no! No, stop the boiled man! He's going after him! I can see you! Do you guys see this? Stop. Stop. Watanabe Bado wo I can't read that. I thought I was able to read that. I'm not really good at oh.
Listen closely.
Listen closely. Hey.
Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up.
What the hell? What the hell,
You will hear
man?
the trumpets play their happy sounds.
Ah!
The blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we
Ah!
will be still. Together, a feast fit for
Stop, I'm getting crazy shivers.
Melded by love and purest.
What the hell? Why is it tweaking like that? Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Means it is not safe to continue viewing. What the hell? What the? Oh my god. Okay. Honestly, guys, should we just go straight to the music? I mean, game theory video? Because I feel like all of this is not related. Is this related? Are these related? I just noticed that, like, these feel a bit different. Like, actually, no, these are kind of related. It's like Mandela Catalog. They all come from the TV. The trumpets can be a reference to the end of the world according to Christian beliefs. They're not related? Okay, I'll just... Film theory. Which one is it? It's this one, right? So, like, the trumpet, like, they're... Like, it's kind of similar to Mandela Catalog in a sense where they're like, oh, Jesus is, no, God, no. Second coming. Like, something related to the Bible. Kind of related in that way.
Panic. Just shut your eyes and prepare for death.
I think I watched the first bit.
Warning. Warning. Look away.
Warning.
A cognito hazard has been detected in your area. Close all windows and... Warning.
Oh.
Warning. You will be unable to move. Do not panic. Just shut your eyes and prepare for death.
Prepare for death?
Warning. Do not look it directly in the eyes. You cannot run if it sees you.
If it sees you? それは単なる理論です。I think I read it.
Hello, Internet.
I can't. That's vile. I jumped. I can't.
Welcome to Film Theory, the show that knows that the
That's
true
so
terror in
bad.
life is an unclicked subscribe button. So if you spend any time in the same corners
Yeah,
of
guys,
YouTube
like
that I
and
do,
subscribe.
you've almost certainly seen this face floating around. Now, you might have seen this and been
Yes, for
jump-scared,
theory.
but me, I saw this and thought, new analog horror just dropped? Yo, we gotta go theorize. Yeah, this is from a video called The Boiled One Phenomenon, created by the YouTube channel Dr.
Dr. Nowhere.
And after seeing it pop up, I asked the team if we could react to it over on GT Live, and I am so glad that we did.
Oh, my pie!
Trumpets and the happy sounds. Blood falling out of the sky.
That's some classic blood rain right there. And I'm not talking about that bad PS1 era game about vampire hunters.
Deep cut. Spooky. Dr. Nowhere is a creator
my
named Silas
God.
Orion, and he's another part of this incredible new wave of young artists making awesome horror content here on YouTube.
Where's Mandela
Think
Catalog?
Kane Pixels with the back
Is it-
rooms
is it
and
that
unknowingly
hikey, like,
with the man in the suit. So
classics?
what is the Boiled
Isn't
One
Mandela
phenomenon?
Catalog more
Broad
popular?
strokes, it's the latest analog horror story about a mysterious broadcast that devastates a local community. And that's just the beginning. This story
Imagine getting
smashes together
scared.
biblical lore with real-life events and a healthy sprinkling
Yeah,
of the
it's a film
SCP
theory.
Foundation on top to make a story about pain,
I didn't
grief,
expect
and the
it to be
end
that
of the
scary.
world. In it, a horrifying red
Oh,
being causes
the
full
hell?
body paralysis, forcing its victims to communicate by blinking Morse code. This one goes to some wild
they talked
places,
about
and
this.
spoiler alert, the Boiled One phenomenon is a warning about the oncoming apocalypse, complete with angels and blood and the sky opening up.
Sky
But
opening
thankfully,
up.
there is hope, and we can find out how to defeat the Boiled One
There
by
better
looking
be
in the
hope.
most unlikely
There better
of
be
places.
hope.
Grab your pens, paper, and blue light glasses, friends, as we dive into the mystery of the
Oh my-
Boiled One phenomenon.
Yeah, that almost scared
so let's start
me.
out with a
That
little
almost got
recap so we
me.
know exactly what happens in this video. The Boiled One is framed as a VHS videotape
It's just a
curated
theory.
by an
A
organization
film
known as the
theory.
Ephrata
Thank you
branch.
for watching.
We're warned that the contents of the tape are known to cause severe cognitohazardous conditions. If you don't know, cognitohazards are a real thing. Information that can hurt you just by you knowing it. Like the dark truths of the universe
Cognitohazards.
or the loss meme. That means that just watching this video could be dangerous for our
Oh
health.
my
But
God.
thankfully, we're also given instructions on how to best prevent such side effects. For example, if
the
you begin to
hell?
hear something evil or unholy speaking to you in tongues, you're instructed to plug your ears and write, "I can see this paper.
I can see this
my
paper.
hand. I
It's-
can't hear
oh, yeah,
the
this is-
screaming
this
of
is what they're
thousands.
talking
I
about.
can't hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human being on planet Earth." You know, just a
Okay.
normal grounding mantra.
That's normal.
Nothing to be too concerned about. We're also instructed to recite the Bible verse Psalm 91:10, which reads, "No evil shall befall you, and no plague shall come near your dwelling." But after all of that, should any memories or mental imagery of something unholy linger in your mind, contact the authorities immediately. They'll give you some amnestics, drugs meant to make you forget, which can help you appear to lead a normal life. Emphasis on appear. The long and short of this warning, if something bad happens to you here, you're never gonna recover.
Okay.
So that's just swell. We are then
If
shown
something bad
footage from a
happens.
local broadcast television program, a documentary centered on educational content about local woodland plant
Okay,
and
this is just a
animal life.
summary.
Sadly, this documentary program was taken off of
Wait,
the
I-
air after the creator
I kinda
suddenly
need to know,
died
like,
in
what
early
really
2001,
happened.
which made it strange when an episode aired out of nowhere on August 13th, 2003. Later known as Broadcast 813, named after August 13th. I see what you did there. This particular
Oh,
episode is
813,
about
August
the poison
13th.
oak.
It's as beautiful as it is deceptive.
However, during this broadcast, something else would hijack the program. Something
Nope.
with a red face that
Oh,
spoke
it's
to
the boiled
viewers
man.
over top
It's the
footage of
boiled man.
hospitals and bedrooms. And
Okay.
even creepier, everyone who saw this message understood it, even if they didn't speak English. This being is designated Fin228 by the Ephrata branch, presumably short for Phenomenon 228. But this is the Boiled One. So what does
That's
he
like
have to
another
say?
name for him. Oh, this one's the reversed one, right?
Garbled nonsense, of course. Yeah, what we're shown here is a restored recording of the event, but it's been muffled and reversed by the Ephrata branch to suppress any cognitohazardous effects. But I mean, come on, you know us. Of course we're gonna pop this in an audio editor and reverse it to see what it actually says.
More like
Quote,
the ugly one. Don't diss my.
face will
Oh,
cause a manifestation of my being in the future. You will be asleep in bed.
Asleep in
I
bed.
will be there and watch over you. When you wake, you will not be able to move any part of you. When the doctors eventually find you, they will not see me, but you will, and I'll see you too.
And I'll see-
Forever, I'll see you.
And sure
I'll
enough,
see you.
it's exactly
I can't put my
what
feet down,
happens.
it's too
12
scary.
days after broadcast 813,
Yo, Red
over
Cabbage, he's
500
gonna
people
come
who
for
were
you.
watching that day suddenly
He's
fell
gonna
into
come
a
for you.
pseudo-coma. This is a real condition
'Cause he
also
said that.
known as locked-in syndrome, during which
Locked-in
almost all
syndrome.
voluntary muscles in a patient's body are paralyzed except for eye movements and blinking. The person is still entirely conscious and even able to communicate with eye
Okay.
movements, but they can't move or speak or do anything else. And And the only reason this didn't spread further is because during the broadcast, the Ephrata branch disables all power grids in Pennsylvania, which resulted in the entire northeastern United States losing power. This actually coincides with a real event known as the Northeast Blackout of 2003, which stretched everywhere from New York to Michigan to Ontario and left 50 million people without power. In the real world, the blackout wasn't caused by some conspiracy, but instead by a combination of human error and a software bug causing a local blackout to cascade across the entire region. But in the world of the boiled one, the Ephrata branch used the blackout to collect and or delete all footage, news articles, recordings, and internet posts related to broadcast 813. Shortly afterwards, they also set up interviews with the victims who fell into the pseudo-comas, who are able to answer the questions by blinking Morse code. However, what the victims had to say was disturbing, as they described a horrific face that they kept seeing, and that they kept hearing voices and trumpets as they fell asleep. Again, exactly what the boiled one warned us would happen in that reversed audio, and many victims were terminated as a result of the interviews. The screen then cuts to white as we see a silhouette of the boiled one alongside the text, "Wonderful day, the miracle of birth, a fetal fanfare, and a phrase in Japanese." We are then addressed directly by the boiled one himself, and it's as terrifying as you might imagine. He tells us to listen closely, and that we will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up, as trumpets play, as the blood of life pours down. He tells us to be still, that there will be a feast fit for a king, and that it is all melded by love. Before the video was cut off, and we were instructed to follow all of the protocols laid out to protect us at the beginning of this whole creepy thing. Okay, that was a lot. For just 10 minutes of content, the boiled one phenomenon is dense. What the heck even happened here? Well, a good place to start trying to resolve this mystery would be with all of its religious references. Ideas pulled from Christianity are all over the boiled one.
Okay, so this is like kind of like it revolves around like I guess like the story of Christianity like in like its faith or like because it's a lot about like the world will be new or whatnot, like the second coming or trumpets, right? Does that mean like everything's related or? Alright, we'll just have to see,
Yes, we have that Bible verse that we're meant to repeat to protect ourselves, but the documentary that the boiled one hijacks?
Poison oak, also referred to as the tree of
An
heaven.
angel makes it scary, too scary
this is especially
to scare away
because that
evil.
isn't actually true.
Is a
Though
boiled
the tree
one
of heaven
an angel
is
from
a real
heaven?
plant,
That's
and
like,
it's part of the same family as the poison oak.
Wait, you
They're
might be
different plants from
right.
entirely
The
different parts of the world.
might be
Both make
evil.
you itchy,
I mean,
but poison
an
oaks
angel.
are native to North America, while the tree of heaven is originally from Taiwan and Northeast and Central China.
So they're
Was that a
different.
mistake or something intentional? Letting Dr. Nowhere add another reference to religion here. Additionally, remember the
that's
Ephrata
similar.
branch, the SCP-like organization handling this situation? Well, they're also named
SCP.
after a real group. All the way back in 1731, a religious group known as the Ephrata Cloister was founded in what is now Lancaster County,
Cloister.
Pennsylvania, the same area where this series takes place. Oh, and another big thing that stood out to me, the repeated mention of trumpets. After the broadcast, Zamperini and the other victims heard trumpets before they fell asleep. And at the end there, the boiled one warned us that trumpets would play their happy sounds. Oh, and also, just an amazing cherry on top here, in the real world, a mysterious glass trumpet was found buried in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Too fragile.
Wait, guys, is this real? Is this real? Is there an actual glass trumpet found in wherever this is? No way. Like, did someone bury it there? I feel like someone buried it there. You know, this trumpet. There's no way it was actually
by humans
there.
without damaging it, and it's the only such trumpet ever found in North America. Given how well it was preserved, archaeologists believe that it was buried intentionally, perhaps to hide it. But why does all of this matter? Well, trumpets have a very specific meaning in the Bible. See, in the book of Revelation,
must be like
the
a
final book in
suspicious
the New
thing.
Testament of the Christian Bible, we're told about visions of the eventual apocalypse. In them, 7 angels sound 7 trumpets, with each bringing a new disaster upon upon the world.
Disaster?
One of them burned a third of the planet's trees, perhaps a connection to the dangers of nature and the tree of heaven from the documentary that the Boiled One hijacked. Another would turn a third of the ocean's water into blood, perhaps paralleled by the Boiled One saying that the blood of life will pour down upon us all. In the video, we even get some pretty gnarly imagery of the sky opening up and blood falling down. I don't know about you, but that seems pretty apocalyptic to me. The Boiled One here, he's clearly telling us that the end of the world is upon us.
Might be right.
So is that the message here? Is the Boiled One foretelling the end of the world? The trumpets have started blowing for the victims, so is the apocalypse on the horizon? That would be pretty cut and dry when it comes to an analog horror series, but that's not everything that's going on here. See, for all of the biblical language and allusions that the Boiled One uses here, it's not the only thing hidden in its storyline.
So it's not
Close
just
to the end of the video, before the Boiled One speaks directly to the viewer. Do you remember that weird white screen with text on top of it? The one that had that passage in Japanese? Well, if you translate that, it reads, "Fear the one and only Watanabe bird." And that's not the only place this happens.
It's like a bird.
Earlier in the video, when we're told that even people who didn't speak English understood what the Boiled One was saying, we see an image of an eyeball with red text reflected on it. If you reverse this text, you'll find that it's Japanese and that it reads, "afraid of birds."
Yeah,
now, that's a very weird, specific phrase. I knew it had to mean something, and after a bit of digging, I found that it's connected to a very real, very evil person. Mutsuhiro Watanabe was a war criminal and sergeant in the Japanese army during World War II. Specifically, he was a guard at the Omori prison camp holding Allied prisoners of war, nicknamed Watanabe the Bird. Thus, the Watanabe bird. At Omori, Watanabe committed horrible atrocities, torturing prisoners in his care. Believe me, you don't want to know the specifics. Despite being one of the most wanted war criminals by the Americans, Watanabe would survive the war and evade all punishment for his crimes, living out the rest of his life as an insurance salesman. He eventually died on April 1st, 2003, just a few months before the Boiled One takes place in August of that same year. Clearly, what's happened here is that in this story, Watanabe died and became the Boiled One, this dark, evil entity that now physically resembles the monster he was inside. And that part isn't even speculation. Dr. Nowhere confirmed that Watanabe was the inspiration for the monster, and now Watanabe is trying to use the broadcasts like the one we see in this video to continue to spread trauma and pain, just like he did during World War II. And we even get a hint at this through the nature documentary that the Boiled One hijacked. Remember how it misidentified poison oak as the tree of heaven? Well, one fascinating thing about the tree of heaven is that it's an invasive species brought to North America from Asia, spreading its roots to another continent and dominating the natural plants there. That is exactly what the Boiled One is doing here. Invading airways, spreading to a new land, and infesting bodies in North America. And now, that pain makes the Boiled One grow. In the very first few frames of the video, we see the monster's body stretch up into the sky, as if he's growing like a tree. That has some really dark implications, right? The more he's hurting people, even in death as this creature, the more strength it gives him to continue doing so. It's a cycle, and perhaps that is what's leading the Boiled One to spark these apocalyptic visions. But that being said, there's another key player in this story that we haven't talked about yet, and it's one that proves that the Boiled One cannot and will not win. Remember the victims of the Boiled One who could communicate through blinking Morse code? One of them is called Job Zamperini, a war vet and devout Christian who was able to connect the dots between his loss of mobility and seeing the Boiled One's face on TV. An image.
When he did that, the Boiled One came after him. When he did that, the Boiled One came after him. I don't know if he should be doing that, not gonna lie.
That has not left him since seeing it. Well, just like the Boiled One is based on Watanabe, Job Zamperini is based on other people. The first is the biblical figure Job, a good man who looks well after his family, but is suddenly faced by disaster after disaster, taking away everything he holds dear. Despite these hardships, Job remains faithful to God, which is great because the hardships were actually intended to be a test from God. This very much reflects the Job Zamperini and the Boiled One story. story.
Oh my
This is a man
God.
tormented night and day by the Boiled One. He cannot escape this awful face staring at him at all hours of the day and being told that he will never escape this fate. For the briefest moment during the interview with Job Zamperini, we see red Morse code flash on the screen, which reads, "Nobody but me and you." This is the Boiled One trying to convince Zamperini that he is alone, that there is no God, and that it's just the two of them from now on. And what does Zamperini do here? Despite his paralysis, this awful situation forced upon him, he remains faithful, just like Job from the Bible. And the second figure that Job is based on, it's actually a real person, one of Watanabe's prisoners, Louis Zamperini. Louis Zamperini was an Olympian athlete turned soldier who fought for the United States in World War II. After his plane was shot down in the Pacific, he was taken prisoner by the Japanese and was one of the POWs tortured by Watanabe. Thankfully, Zamperini survived confinement, but he carried the scars from Watanabe's torture, both physical and emotional, for the rest of his life. In interviews following the war, Zamperini admitted to having nightmares about his captors for years after he was released, and only really found relief when he turned to Christianity. Now, obviously...
like the trauma is basically the boiled man, and the boiled man is like a metaphor to say like, oh, it's like they're still in your head, and then like Christianity is like a way of like, I guess like escape, question mark? I'm not sure.
Religion isn't the only way to heal from traumatic experiences like this. This is just what worked for Zamperini, and it helped him let go of his pain and move on from his nightmares, to not be paralyzed by them any longer. How? Through forgiveness. That is the core message of The Boiled One. This very easily could have been a story about the cycles of pain and how you carry that with you, how it can destroy your life if you let it, how it can leave you bedridden with grief if you handle that one. All the other victims can use against The Boiled One is forgiveness. Following his release, the real-world Louis Zamperini later returned to Japan specifically to confront his captors. He even tried to meet with Watanabe up until the day Watanabe died, but the bird avoided any and all contact with Zamperini, hoping to not be judged by America. But Zamperini didn't want to hurt Watanabe or any of the others. All he wanted to do was forgive them. That is actually what Zamperini credits to making his nightmares go away. But hey, that's just a theory.
That's nice. Forgiveness. Okay, well, actually, that was interesting. That was like, I was kind of confused at first, but now that like the dots are starting to like connect, they're actually starting to click, you know? You know what I mean? Wait, there's another video. I already watched this, but I'm not sure what this one was about. Just the beginning. This one was 10 months ago. It was closer. It was closer than
The Boiled One was just the beginning. Its creator, Dr. Nowhere, just uploaded a new video, and in it he exposes us to new monstrous beings. Horrors from beyond our world, yes, but also horrors that exist inside of us.
What the hell? Wait, so there's more? That means that Zamperini will be the key? Wait, is this related to any of like the Boiled One stuff?
What's buried deep down in there? It's me! Hello, Internet.
Oh my god, MatPat!
Welcome to Film Theory, the show where the only thing to fear is fear itself. So right now is a peak era for independent creators in the horror scene. It seems like every day we have great new scares hitting the web that explore a lot of weird existential ideas. The Backrooms from Kane Pixels, Greylock from Rob Gavigan, The Man in the Suit from Unknowingly, and of course near the top of that list you have to include Silas Orion, better known online as Dr. Nowhere, creator of 2024's viral horror hit, The Boiled One. In just one 10-minute video, Dr. Nowhere succeeds in creating a story all about cycles of pain and forgiveness and perseverance in the face of darkness. And that's not just me doing the whole theorist thing and overthinking the video. Universe, the NCU, if you will. That would be the Nowhere Cinematic Universe, a world where his SCP like...
Well, this is oh,
monsters
what is this?
Could all coexist in one awful, horrible place. But that idea of a shared universe isn't what's going on here. Instead, we're told that
the following information has been acquired from realities that may be separate from the one you are currently residing in.
So, while some of these anomalies could share a universe, it's meant as more of a collection of all things weird from across the multiverse.
Did somebody say multiverse?
It's MatPat, everybody! Cue the laugh track and the cheering crowd 4.wav.
Yep, welcome to my multiverse of madness, baby. Basically, it's my retirement project where I show up in everyone else's channels, including yours, Lee. Surprise!
Hey man, love the pun, but what are you doing here, bud? We're talking about this new analog horror.
Exactly.
MatPat, the Prince of FNAF. You mean the King of FNAF? You mean the King?
Horror-inspired mystery
You mean the
project,
King of
Lore
FNAF?
5. Or should I?
Okay, I'm not sure if I want to watch all of this. I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can stay up till 3 a.m., bro. Let's see things that, like, let's do an Ouija board, bro. Hold your mouse lightly on the pointer. Oh, my question? Was this AI? Oh, 2008. That's when I was born. Okay, guys, what do you guys want to ask? I'm right here. You know what? Is a boiled man real? Ask. AS ask. Ask. Later. Bro, what? What do you mean ask later? This isn't real. Ouija board game. This is so fake. Do you like Diddy? Is pineapple good on pizza? Okay, you know what? Maybe those might work. Maybe those might work. I'll do you like Diddy first. F U T. Oh, I thought he was gonna say fuck. Future. Future HA. Hazy. Okay, so let's ask about the pineapple is good on pizza. Is pineapple good on pizza? Let's see. Yes! This Ouija board is holy. Did you guys hear that? That was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy. Ah! That scared me. The bonk scared me. Bro. Also, guys, I have new emotes for the subs. It's for the subbed ones. For guys, new emotes. Check it out. 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 Yeah. ポカリされた数だけ Check it out, loud, loud, be pop. Wait, let me see if you might need the thing. Yeah, well, you might need to be subscribed for all the cool emotes, but here, let me show you, guys. Baby. How do I check emotes here, right? Wait. Is it because I'm subscribed to myself? And okay. Wait, I thought I updated my things. Okay, wait, guys, I'm kind of tired. Ask if you like FNAF. Okay, one more. What are you doing now? We're testing out a Ouija board, if it works or not. Whoops. If you want to ask him anything. Do you like FNAF? Do you like FNAF? Question mark? What? Oh, I have to put my hand on it. I hate you, Ouija. L E L-E-A, Lee. Oh, Lee. Leave. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me. Don't say I predicted that. I swear I'm not the creator of this Ouija board. I swear. But I think I just predicted that. Oh, leave me. No. Now. Yeah, leave me now. Yeah, I kind of predicted that. I predicted that, guys. Hi! Wait, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, this Ouija board doesn't like FNAF. Yeah, this is the worst Ouija board ever. Is there a better Ouija board, man? Snowy Smile. Hi. Hello. Now I was just watching Game Theory. I was gonna... Here. Let's see what else we can ask it. What are you trying to do? Get one from the store? Burn it? I'm not sure, bro. I thought the Ouija board could answer anything. Playonlag.com. Damn, is this real? Is this a real Ouija board, guys? Is this better? Hi. Is this like type of question? Good question mark. Ask. Wait, what the hell? That was a FNAF sound effect. Yes. Wait, that's good. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, do you like Diddy? Whoops. Do you... They better say no. What? Why? Why did you... Damn. They're like... Wake me. Bro, I feel like that's so like they're so cheap. They're even using like the FNAF sound effects. Like they can't even find their own sound effects. Oh, do you like Amma? That's a good Ouija board question. I'll use the third one. Here. Yes! Wait, this is a good Ouija board. I think this is a real one. I think this is the real deal, guys. I think this is a real deal. I think this is where you ask your... yeah, they're avoiding the questions, but this one was the good one. I think this is the good one. Here, this is where we ask the real questions. Like... pineapple on pizza? C-A can Can. Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Oh, can. Note. Cannot. Say. Why? Right? Cannot say. I think they signed a federal contract. I think they signed a NDA, guys. I think they signed an NDA contract, and I don't think they're able to answer. I think this Ouija board accidentally signed a... Yeah, biased. No, pineapple on pizza is good, though. I think the last Ouija board got it right. Have you guys watched Squid Game? No. It's Squid Game Season 3 good. Here. Oh! Guys! It's not apparently. The hell, man? I was kind of excited though. Yeah, it came out today. Wait, on the 27th. When does Squid Game come out? That's today. That's today. Oh, wait, it was today at 3 a.m. So I think it already happened. Holy shit. Okay, I gotta sleep. I'm getting like a hit. I'm getting a hit of sleepiness right now. Guys, I'm gonna go sleep, okay? Good night. Okay, what's on, guys? Stop! Don't let the old one get you. No, it won't. I'm so sure. I'm not watching no TV today. Otsunyon! Thank you guys! You guys are very polite, chat. Thank you for the Otsunyon. Otsunyon! Let me type it in chat as well before I cut stream. What's nyon? Let's see. Good night, guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna sleep. Honk me. What is that emoji? Okay, anyways, good night. Bye.